So here's something I want to show you. This tiny, beautiful wild white rose. It has a bloom that looks like strawberry bloom and a bloom that looks like um, pear blooms, pear blossoms. Like seriously, you can barely tell the difference. Um, these white roses are wild and they grow anywhere and everywhere up in the Northeast. I've seen them in the parks growing wild. I've seen them in my yard all over. I don't know, the birds, some birds or some animals eat them and maybe spread their seeds because I've seen them, little flowers of them, plants of them all over. And Friday, my dog is right behind there peeing, sorry. Um, and so they're wild and they grow wild and they're beautiful, but you can harness them to for your own purpose because they're so prolific in growing. You can use them as for an over an arch, over a trellis, and train them. So I have a gate right here. So I bought the backyard, a gate right here. Maybe in the future I'm gonna put an arch over it and then train this rose right here to grow over it. At another property I have done so, and it's beautiful. I have to show you a video of that one that's arched over the 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 gate. Um, Little white flowers that the petals grow single file, but they're like a bunch on one stem, a bunch of flowers on one stem. But unlike other roses, like many other roses, there's just one little petal right here. See? Around. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on one of the stems. See? I'm telling you, they grow like wildfire. And so that's why it's good to put over an arch if you want to have a flower over it quick, within years. The first year or two, it does not bloom. But after that, you can barely contain it. It's really nice. This one is in a shaded area under a couple of huge pine trees there. Huge pine trees right there and right there. So this side of the house, I believe this is the west, is it west side of the house? So it's in the morning, it doesn't get a lot of sun. So the leaves on this one is fairly pale, almost yellow. But if they're in a nice area that gets sun, it will be green. The leaves will be green like that. So this is the wild white rose. I'm enamored with these. You can't, they're pretty. You can't say anything else but just pretty awesome. And again, they're good for a trellis. They're good for an arch. They're good for an arbor. Yeah, and thousands of little roses. This one is maybe 3 or so years old, and it's already putting out a lot of little flowers right there. See, you can see, just very spectacular. Very spectacular with a little bit of yellow in the middle. That one has brown, that one has brown, and that one has yellow right in the middle there. I don't know if the plants, the animals love them, but I do. Yeah, so. And they come out fairly early in June. Today's June 10th. So these are pretty. So, the pretty wild white rose.